used to role play with people who had been in the industry for 2 years when I got started inside of my sales opportunity. I wasn't gonna just be like, oh man, this thing doesn't work. People were doing it, and if someone's doing it, that means that you can too, and it's just figuring out how do you actually do it. And that's the attitude that you've gotta have, guys. When I was in my early 20s, I thought that I was doing everything right to set myself up to be successful in life. And what I realized was, I was doing everything that everybody told me to do. I had a 3.8 GPA in college, I had an internship at a Fortune 500 company ever since my sophomore year, and I was crushing it in all the areas in my life. And so I asked my manager, what do the entry-level positions make at the starting salaries here where I was gonna end up? And he told me $42,000 a year. And I was busting my butt trying to get good grades and do the right thing in school so I can set myself up to get a good job. And when I realized that whether I was getting a 3.8 GPA in college or I had a 2.7, the entry-level positions at that company were paying the same amount, I decided that I needed to take matters into my own hands to change the direction that I was going. So that's why I'm making this video, to hopefully get this information into someone's hands sooner so they can make that adjustment. The first thing that I did to change my course was I started to invest in me. And it wasn't on purpose. When I was a couple years before I dropped out, I actually crashed my car, and I got so upset because I put all this money down on my car. I was making my monthly payments. I couldn't get my car fixed, and I didn't have the money to buy a new one. And I was doing everything that everybody told me to do that said, hey, this is what's gonna lead you to be making money, but I was still broke. So I decided to take it into my own hands, and I Googled, how do people get rich? How do people make money? After looking around on the internet, I found a podcast by a guy named Brad Lee. And I just started to get obsessed with it because all these people did is they just started telling their story about how they were once broke like me into making great money and having a big business and living a great life.